Good morning, children. Hope you are all fine. So today let me start with political science. This is 10th standard. 10th. Today I am starting with political science, unit 1, that is problems of India. First of all, I want to ask you all, like I won't be knowing the answers because I am not seeing you all, but just have a glance that when you are going out, now of course you are not going out, but generally when you see what and all problems you are seeing your family members only around you, what is happening. See, we are all economically, India has like whole world has slowed down. What is the meaning of economically? Means like money is not coming, earnings are not there, we are not having jobs, right? So because of this we are finding, generally we find poor people are there. One side it's improving, but still so many problems we are having. We see many youngsters who are educated. They are educated and they might have got skilled training in their own field, like diploma in electronics, diploma in biomedical, like that. They are also trained, and though they are educated, but they are not finding jobs, isn't it? So because of this, so many what happens? They cannot take care of their family properly. So what happens? Many they'll be in debt, like ಸಾಲಗಾರರು ಆಗ್ಬಿಟ್ಟಿರ್ತಾರೆ. So in this way, many problems we are seeing. And one side we see that though they might have invested everything, but what happens? Markets will not take their goods, isn't it? Whatever goods they are producing, that goods will be not in demand in the what you call in the market. So the stock will be like that. So no sales will be there. So again, so many problems they'll be facing. Then we are seeing in many though you're qualified, everything is there. Suppose you are good, like you got in your PUC, they might have got students, no, like they might have got in PUC and all good marks only they will get. Okay, very good capacity they'll have, and they will get very high percentage of marks. And in CET or NEET they'll write very this thing. But the thing is, their aims will be there, like to become a doctor or an engineer, like that. But what happens? They have to, though they are capable, but they have to get a seat in doctor or MBBS, anything. They have to pay so much of fees, like they have to give bribe for getting a seat in a government colleges. So, and you're seeing when you go when you're riding a bike or anything, though everything, the engine, everything will be perfect. But if a policeman holds you, you have to pay him some or the other thing. And he won't be giving bill also. But not all the policemen I'm taking. In certain departments, it happens, like in government departments and all. And we are paying, though you pay the fine or for something, but they are not giving you the receipts for it. Just you are paying, if 500 rupees, you are paying 100 rupees and coming back. So the government should get 500 rupees for your mistake, but it is getting only 100. It is not getting anything. So it is all like it is vanished there only. And you see casteism is there. Yeah, the untouchables, they still, it's going on, upper caste, lower caste. And because in the name of caste they are giving jobs, isn't it? So preference are given in that way, though reservations are there, but internal, they are not seeing the capability, but internal something will happen, that person will get job, others are not getting. So there is lot of inequalities are there. And in India we see, and one more thing, in India we are seeing some states are well developed, Like if you see Punjab, okay, if you see Punjab and many more states are very well developed, and but few states are still backward. Like if you see Bihar and West Bengal, these states are still undeveloped. Like people are fully, education is not there fully. Education is, in education level people have to be like improved. So in certain things, each state is having, although it will be having full all the facilities and all, but some states are corrupted also, right? We are seeing corruption. Then we are seeing terrorist attacks, right? We at the borders and all, and Pakistan and China are encouraging this terrorist, and in the world also it is happening. And we see there is gender discriminations between women and men. Equality is not there. Okay, some social problems are there, and this also has to be improved. So, how main thing, how these all problems like terrorism, unemployment, corruption, and social discriminations, all this, how we can solve all this problem. So to solve this problem, India is a democratic country. Democratic means where elections are held and we have a lot of freedom in it, right? So we have freedom of speech, we have freedom of following any religion, language, everything we are having. But even having so much of freedom, what is happening? There is imbalance in our system, right? We have so many problems. So we got, and moreover, what has happened is 1947, we got our independence. Before that only, all foreigners, you know that we were under the Britishers. So what happened? Our all wealth, everything is ruined actually. Our wealth and all is being looted by the Mughals and other who came from the other side. Foreign invaders have looted us and wealth also. So because of that, our wealth is looted, and internally we have many religions, caste system is there, communalism is there. Communalism means based on the religious ideologies, differences will be there. So that differences, because of that, what happens that our development, wholly our development of our country is lacking. It's not having fast pace. Fast development is not there. It is slow down. So all these overall, all these problems, how it can be solved? So it can be solved only through the support of citizens, political, like you see, central and state governments and local bodies. So how we can solve all these problems? Mainly, if you see, so how you can solve the problems? So mainly you can solve through the support of citizens, right? Then you can solve from like state, efficient governance of the state, efficient of state, central and local bodies. So we can solve these problems. Okay. Mainly we need support of the citizens. We need support of the citizens. Citizens are very important here. In they are the main. They play the main role in overall development of our country. Next is we need efficient governance of the central, state, local bodies. All the administrators who are there must do the administration very efficiently for the overall to solve all these problems like unemployment, corruption, communalism, regionalism, regional discriminations, gender discrimination, to abolish this caste system, all that. So we overall the government's role, government and the citizens' role is very, very important in solving all these problems. Next, our first problem is unemployment. What is the first problem? Unemployment. No, because of this pandemic situation, what has happened? Because of this pandemic situation, we are having more unemployment because of the lockdown and everything. We find many youngsters at home. Okay, much unemployment is there. Now, the reason for the unemployment is first one is high population. First one is high population. Next is shortage of natural resources. Shortage of natural resources and also improved technology. Improved modern technologies. Then we have lack of skill training. So all these are main and that is Rion cottage industries. So one by one, I'll tell you what are this one. So these are the reasons for unemployment. The reasons for unemployment. What are they? They are high population, shortage of natural resources, improved improved modern technology. Then we are having lack of skill training. Then we have Rion cottage industries. So one by one, let us analyze what are this one. So first one is high population. See, we have our country is second. India is having second largest country in the world in population. We have the largest population, and we stand next to China. So all these young people who are having the capacity to work, but all these people cannot be employed because population is more, and for everybody cannot be given work. So next one is shortage of natural resources. Suppose you think, one example I'll give you children, that is Kolar gold field. So whenever you get Kolar gold field, you get KGF 1, now 2 is going to be released. Who is the hero? Yeah, Yash. Now you got my idea, I think, right? So you are waiting for that movie. You wait, no problem. Now next is shortage of natural resources. See, I'll give you Kolar gold field. Kolar gold field, here what happened earlier, many employees were working here, many were employed here, and of course they were getting the salaries and all, and their families also were taken care. But what has happened here? What is this? Kolar gold was extracted in this field, and so what happened? This gold, after extracting it, so what has happened? And you know, metals, forests, these are all natural resources, right? So gold and all, what happened? They started extracting it. And how much ever, these are all like, we won't get, it can be exhausted also, it can be over also. So what happened after extraction? one day it is over. So what happened? That KGF is closed. So many lost their employment. So that means shortage of natural resources. So natural, even forest area or anything, these are all natural resources. So because of that also unemployment will be there. The next one is improved modern technologies. So now what happens earlier and all, clerk was there. Okay, then one more assistant clerk will be there, accountant will be there. All so many people were there. So for five people's work, one computer only is doing it, isn't it? So that is improved modern technology. So these five people were one small computer or a laptop can do it. Isn't it? In a fast pace, it can do it. So one person is employed and other four are lost. So that is improved modern technology, machines. So many machines have come. So where the 100 people work, one machine can do it and in one man handling. So what happens? So other 99 people are losing their jobs. They won't be having job. So that is improved modern technology. Now next is lack of skill training. So though many are educated, but what happens? They are not trained properly in various fields. So because of that, what happens? They will not find the jobs. And of course, we are seeing, though they are educated, everyone is not finding jobs. So next one is Rion Cottage Industries. So what has happened here, Rion Cottage Industries, what are these cottage industries? Weavers and weaving, all this comes under, and making handicraft works, isn't it? Different carpets, all these come under cottage industries. That is small scale industries, selfly employed industries they are. So what happened? That has been reon now because of technology, machinery, everything. And what happens? That is all reon. And also one more problem is also there. The reason is that over dependency on agriculture. They are over dependent on agriculture. So you know, in India, what happens? We are fully dependent on rain. So when rain is there, suppose in south side, what happens? Rain. If rain comes abundantly, then only what happens? We can grow crops. And but sometimes what happens? Drought will be there. But the people who are there, they are already okay. Agriculture field is there. They make them as their own. So what happens? 6 months they will have work. So all our like wheat, anything you take, they are all 6 months we will have work. Other 6 months, what happens? We don't have work. Once we sow the seeds, it will be, our work will be over. Only watering will be there. So other time, what happens? They have to sit disguised. Like they'll be not having any work. So that is over dependency on agriculture. So these are the reasons for unemployment. What are the reasons? You can see here, high population, shortage of shortage of natural resources. Next, we see improved modern technology, then lack of skill training, then Rion cottage industries, then over dependency of agriculture on agriculture. Sorry, it is on agriculture. So these are the reasons for unemployment. Now, what are the steps taken by the government, or what steps we have, what measures have to be taken to eradicate this unemployment? So can you think what? See, always my best view is like most of in a family, one should be employed, others all should try to be self-employed and try to give jobs to the other people, at least one five people. because we have high population. So we should plan for having self-employment more. Self-employed. If a person is self-employed, and but of course, wholly cannot be. He is self-employed also. In other way, he should see that he is giving 5 more employments to other, and also in his family, one should be self-employed, one should go for regular work. In this way, we can plan up. So self-employment, then we have to take, suppose though we are educated in proper line, skill training can be given. Then skill training is very, very important. The government should, it is already having it. So in main things, whichever, like electronics, that is one skill training. Suppose I want to become, I am a teacher, I should have one B.Ed, that is a degree. So that is one training for a teacher to give, teach. Okay, that is, then we have entity trainings for kindergarten. Kindergarten is LKG, UKG for teachers. So these are all called as skill training. So in your various field, so everyone should get skill training. Then we should, if we are self-employed, suppose we want to do business and all. So to support it, investment is very, very much essential. Investment means money is required. So the government should give them loans, and for farmers also to do, to be self-employed other than agriculture in the village side and all, they can give subsidy for them, subsidy and the concessions, and give loans and all, so that the people can be self-employed. So these are the steps, and we have to create the commodities, products. Suppose I am manufacturing one design, like one carpet and all. So that design should compete. Some carpets I am making of my own, or some I am weaving any cloth or anything. That designs or any product I am making, maybe earrings, anything, whatever we are producing, no, that should have demand in the, now you see global. Global means in the world, those products should have demand. The latest technology we should use and produce the goods, so that internationally as well as in our surroundings, that product should have demand. Such products should be created, so that the business will take place and will be lot of profits we will have, and of course we'll have self-employment can be created by that, right? So these are the steps, these are the measures taken, should be taken to eradicate unemployment. So let me write on the board: measures taken to eradicate unemployment. So the first one is, like, we have to improve, we have to give training. The government should give training, skill training. We have to improve the skill training. Next, government should give loans. Next, and subsidies. Next, encourage for self-employment. And produce goods world class products must be produced. Must be produced. So, in this way, these are some of the steps which can eradicate unemployment. So, first one is improve the skill training. The next is government should give loans and subsidies for self-employment, encourage self-employment. Then world-class products must be produced, right? So this is about unemployment. Now the next problem is corruption. What is the next problem? That is corruption. Now corruption, you all know it. It's all popular. It has become very popular word. Like every time we are hearing, isn't it? Televisions and all, you are seeing the news everywhere. Now we see during this pandemic situation also, what and all was happening is happening also. Because now it is reducing though, but during this pandemic situation also, so many people try to like they were corrupted. Okay, humanism was not there. So they took a lot of money, they demanded a lot of money to treat the patients. So like that and all, it has happened. And we see this corruption is happening in everywhere. This has become more, isn't it? Because of the human beings, they are not having ethics, immorality. We should have morals actually. But what has happened, we are becoming more greedy, and because of greediness, then because of what you call this one, they don't have immorality has increased. They don't have morals of life. Ethics is not there. So these all are the personal human being character. So when this is not there, naturally corruption is there. We are seeing corruption so many times. I told you earlier also, like people are not paying tax to the government. They are showing all wrong accounts to the government, right? One side they are showing high this one expenditure and low profit, and all this golmaal is going on, and they pay less tax to the government. And sometimes we are seeing illegally without any bills and all. Many goods are being they are all that illegally they are manufacturing and selling it in the markets. And we see in the administration centers also, okay, to like if you want to register site and all, we have to give the bribe to the registration office, then only your site will be registered. Okay, in this way many places we are seeing corruption is existing. And next we see, yeah, corruption is existing. So what happens? What are the negative effects of corruption? So that is illegally taking bribe for the illegal things, for illegal, without any rules and regulations. What happens? You are without any ethics, you are taking bribe and doing that work. So that is taking bribes. That is corruption is the next problem here. And you see in RTO office also, very frankly I'm speaking. So when you go there, what happens, even though your vehicle is perfect or everything, you have to pay bribe and then get it, whatever the work like insurance or anything fitting certificate, whatever you have to get, what happens? You have to give bribe. Then only your work will be done very fast. Otherwise, you have to wait, and wait. And this time, what has happened? For even for oxygen cylinders, okay, to breathe and to save their lives, people have to pay bribe and see that their family members are alive, isn't it? In this way, many places, many things have happened. So these are all called as corruption. So, what are the negative effects of corruption? What are the negative effects? The negative effects of corruptions are that we become public sphere, it influences economic, social, and political life. So this raises to what? What happens? The causes of corruption. What will happen? So what will happen? We see smuggling. We see smuggling. Then we see tax elevation because of this. Tax elevation. Tax means skipping the tax, not paying the tax. Okay, exactly. Next, we see smuggling happens, then illegal activities will take place. Then, slowdown of work. Slowdown of work. So this and all happens in corruption. So what happened in administration centers and all, because they will have that, they will aim for the bribe, and our work will, whatever the work will not take place in a fast pace. Everything will slow down. Okay, so these are the causes. Smuggling will happen, illegal activities will take place, then tax elevation will happen. Tax elevation means suppose the person have to pay 4 lakhs to the government tax. So he will give the whoever will come, who is the collector of tax and all, will be collecting for that person. They will give one 20,000, and that person will make it as 1.5 lakh or something. And so thereby for the government, how much is the loss? 2.5 lakh. It is lost. So in this way, it will affect. And what will happen? All our work, whatever work, administration work like registrations, so many things are there which work which has to be done. So all this work will be slowed down. Slowdown in work will take place. And illegal activities, so many illegal activities, like I told, transferring of goods without bills, and some bills have so much goods will be there, but they will be producing very in a less amount, showing this one. Then some of the commodities which are mixed, like they may be fake, or documents will be produced. So all these are called as illegal. So next is illegal activities and slowdown of work will take place. Now, what are the remedies to what you call to eradicate this corruption? So we have to install. The main thing is we have to install CCTV cameras. Install CCTV TVs in all administration centers. Okay, Next is we have to, and moreover, strict judiciary is very, very important. Strict judiciary. What do you mean by judiciary? Kanun. Okay, that is very, very much important. Then we have strict administration, then strict judiciary, strict administration, strict administration. Then we should have morals, ethics. These are all very important. Personal, moral, ethics are very, very important. So how we can get? We have to install CCTV cameras in all administration centers. Then strict judiciary should be there. Then strict administration and morals and ethics. And also in we are having separate institutions like Lokpal and Lokayukta, which will keep a vigil on this corruption. So which are that one? That is separate institution or separate department, you can say, to keep vigil. Vigil means they have to keep on seeing them. Okay, vigil like Lokpal and Lokayukta. This is in Karnataka actually. So Lokpal, Lokyukta, these are the separate institution. They are the separate group who keep vigil on the administration and all these corruptions and all. They keep and find out them. Okay, detectively they find them and produce them in the courts or whatever. They will hand over them to the police or anything. Okay, so in political spheres also, so many say we see during election times, votes and all. So election commission will be there. So they all will be observing. So nowhere corruption should be held. And first of all, it is the duty. One personally, everybody should have good morals and ethics. That is more important. Though there are many CCTV cameras observing us, but personally, in our blood, we should have those ethics until and unless we cannot eradicate corruption overall. Okay, next problem is discrimination. So with this, I end up this class, children. In the next class, I will continue. Thank you, children. Stay home, stay safe.